got this thing done, y'all. We won the game. We handled our business. I so the final score was 71-52. Um, yeah, 71-52, and Iowa was able to persevere. Was able to push through. So the thing about tonight's game, because I told you guys earlier, I wasn't sure what to expect from Virginia Tech, and the game kind of played out like so. I wasn't sure what we would get, but I thought Virginia Tech fought hard. They played us incredibly tight and close during the first half. We went into the halftime only up by four. We had a putrid second quarter. Speaking about the Hawkeyes, they did not have a good first. I mean, a good second quarter. They only scored 8 points. We did have a nice. Well, we had a really good start to the game. Um, 26-16. I thought that was extremely a great start for us. It would have been 26-13, but Virginia Tech nailed a three-pointer to kind of close out that first quarter. And then in the second half, as I'm saying here in a second, Virginia Tech, it's kind of a little bit wonky, kind of messy with the ball, and our defense, kind of locked in. Virginia Tech had some turnovers. And again, it was messy with that ball. So they only managed to score 10 and 12 in the third and fourth quarters, respectively. So they finished under 60. Uh, I will say there was a few stretches in the third quarter, as well as the second, where we had some lapses. Um, Something that we got to clean up. We got to get that cleaned up. At one point, Virginia Tech got it down to about 12 before Jan Jensen called the timeout, which is something that I implored that she do call a timeout. What's going on, Harambe? So I myself was impressed with tonight's performance as it pertains to three players. Um, First off, we got to give all the credit to Addie O'Grady. I mean, come on, Addie O'Grady sick. I mean, 9 for 9, batting 1,000. Just an incredible performance tonight by Addie O'Grady. Just an absolute juggernaut performance tonight by Addie O'Grady. Not missing the shot, coming through big time, letting people know, hey, I'm here. I'm gonna start. And I just thought she had an absolutely great performance. She knocked down the jumper. She scored a lot of her baskets around the rim, but she didn't disappoint. She finished with 4 rebounds. Again, 9 for 9 shooting, 18 points from her. Lucy Olson finished her night with 20 points. 5 assists from Lucy, 6 rebounds for Lucy, doing everything across the board, just checking the boxes. Did hit a 3-pointer, shot 21 times, made 9 field goals. But I don't mind Lucy being aggressive. I don't mind it because she's effective. I told you guys, yes, she's gonna shoot a lot, but most of her shots look like they going in. So I don't mind it. Her defense is really well. She played really good defense. Hannah Stokey got off to a rocket start. 10 points in the first quarter by Hannah Stokey. She came to play tonight. She finished with 16. Yeah, she did trail off a little bit, but she played some sound defense. She would have had more, but she blew some bunnies. She finished with 2 points. I mean, she finished with 16 points, 2 assists. I don't know why it's not showing me the blocks. She finished with 7 rebounds. She took 2 3-pointers. We talked about her shooting threes. She took two tonight, and that's what I kind of want to see. Don't be scared to take them, and also not to get off of the stats, the box score, but I really like the freshmen. The freshmen didn't have the best game tonight, but even though they didn't play their best scoring wise, these freshmen don't hang their heads. Ava Hayden, she played a little bit here and there, but Addie had it going. You know, Ava didn't sulk to her credit. You know, Tegan, her shots wasn't really falling tonight, Tegan Mulaney, but she continued to grab rebounds. She had 5 rebounds. She played sound defense. She ran the floor well. So you're not always going to score. You're not always going to put the ball in the bucket, but it's like, what else can you do? Can you check the boxes in other ways for us? Can you make the right pass? Can you garner some assists? Can you have a timely stop? Can you play the passing lane and intercept some passes? What else can you do? Can you screen well? So, salute to them taking Taylor Strimlow with her energy. What's going on, Rowan Newfield? Shout out, please. I saw, oh, yeah, what's going on, Rowan Newfield? I appreciate the sub. We pushing to get to 900. We mainly Iowa women's basketball channel, but we talk all the women's college basketball. Um, you know, Whoever hooping, we talk about them. South Carolina, Duke, whoever's playing, whoever's got the game. But first come, first serve is my Hawkeyes and my Bruins. But yeah, college basketball season for the women and the men is well underway, and it's been some good games getting played. So yeah, I really was appreciative of the freshmen tonight. Again, didn't have their best games, but you couldn't tell. And there was a moment where Taylor Strimlow was just, shouting and screaming on the bench, just happy and getting people riled up because Addie O'Grady was going perfect, shooting perfect. And I really liked the fact that, the bench got into it. And one of the youngest players on the bench, Taylor Strimlow, was able to get, everybody rowdy and up and going. You got to be happy for your teammate if your number's not being called. So, again, I think for me, what I was most happy with is I didn't have to go deal with a tough game. I mean, a close game. I didn't have to say, "Oh man, I got to sit through a close game." You know, so I'm happy that we was able to kind of, you know, push away from them in the fourth quarter. Um, Really, just played together as a team, moved the ball really well. Um, the high lady or the high woman score for Virginia Tech was Carly Winslow with 14. She got a lot of her buckets early. Rose Mishaw played very well tonight with 7 rebounds and 12 points. Karis Baker had a pair of threes. Talked about how Karis Baker, could be, an X factor, a really good player. So, she showed up. She hit a pair of threes. Um, let's kind of talk about some things I kind of seen today. Um, Kind of what I saw earlier. So, um, let me see here. So, what I want to say is, this is kind of how I felt, and what I assessed watching this team throughout the game. Early on, first half, second half. So, early on, I noticed it was physical, scrappy play everywhere from teams. I noticed that both teams, was fighting hard. You know, going out there to try to, of course, obviously fill each other out, but trying to see if they can get an edge somewhere. Then another thing I noticed right away was ultra aggressive play from Hannah Starkey in the post. Like Hannah came out like a woman possessed, and she played hard. And later on, we would see Addie O'Grady pick it up and kind of, pick up from where Hannah left off. Hannah had a quick 10 points in the first quarter. And then let's mention that Sydney Fulter is back. Shout out Sydney Fulter is back, of course, on a limited playing time, minutes restriction, obvious minutes restriction. But Sydney Fulter is back, folks, so that's good. Again, shout out to her. She's in the thumbnail. And then also late in that first quarter, I will win a 10-0 run. That was huge. Kind of got some distance, some separation between Iowa and Virginia Tech. We was able to get us a little separation. Lucy Olsen was also off to a strong. I'm finna, I'm finna yawn. I knew I was about to yawn. So, Lucy Olsen off to a strong start. Tegan Mulaney, I could tell that she was rebounding really well. Her shot wasn't going, so it was good to see her doing other things. Um, then I noticed of course, the abysmal 8 points by Iowa in the second quarter. I realized, okay, that wasn't going to get it done. I would have only scored 8 in the second quarter was kind of concerning. We was fortunate to have the lead. We was very fortunate to be going into halftime 34-30. If realizing that we let them basically hang around. So you can't do that against a extremely really great team. So we got to clean that up because if we playing a great team like UConn, or if we playing a great team like UCLA or USC, you can't have quarters where you scoring under double digits. So also I noticed Virginia Tech was playing really messy um, the first half, and even more so in the second half, playing really messy. I would have liked to see more out of Kylie Furback, but one thing I noticed is that she does so much that she always finds the ways to influence the game. In fact, let's look at her stat line. What's going on, Laney? Just recapping this game. Um, it would have been a perfect game to stream had I could have, but for me, I get so invested in these games sometimes. I rather just watch them, the way that I do and talk about them before and afterwards. Fun fact, I actually watched the whole game and then I went back and watched the second half to see that I missed anything in the second half. Um, Kylie Furback finished with five five assists, 4 rebounds, 7 points. So she had a pedestrian game, but she really did disrupt the game in multiple ways. Sydney Fulter in her first game back from her minor knee surgery. Again, she was on a minutes restriction, but she did contribute. She hit that three from the corner, so that was her only basket. She did give us 6 rebounds. We call her the big dog in the yard. We know she gonna fight for rebounds. We know she gonna fight for rebounds. Um, so yeah, great team win. Great team win, folks. Um, pretty great in the paint. 44 points in the paint. We came through. We got the job done tonight. Let's see. The bench had good activity, but didn't really score a lot. Um, Virginia Tech, they played well. What did I learn about Virginia Tech? Well, what did I learn about Virginia Tech? I learned that they really don't look that great. I'm just gonna be honest. I can't lie to y'all. I gotta be honest. They really don't look that great. However, we looked fantastic. So I feel like I feel like it's in the middle of the road. This team might not be that great, but we might not be that great either. But we were better than them tonight. And I just think that we got the experience edge, more returning players. And we was just able to, take Virginia Tech up out of their game at particular times. We left them to hang around in this game. Again, can't do that against good teams. But overall, I thought, they played fairly well. They got some recruiting to do, big time. They got something they need to do, get some players out the portal or something because this Virginia Tech team is okay, but I don't know that I see them as being a team that's capable of going back to the tournament. But I could be wrong. We only 2 games in. Um, Again, let's take a second to just say how great it was to see Adio Grady go 9 for 9. Like the perfect game, y'all. The perfect game. How many times do you see a player go 9 for 9? Like just absolutely, you know, something to marvel at. Just marvelous. Um, but yeah, I don't think this post game gonna be very long. Just because I kind of came on knowing what I wanted to say, what I was gonna say, and don't really want to drag this one out too long. Who won? Laney asked me who won. We won. Iowa won 71-52. Um, I felt like I had a lot to say, but I think I covered everything. I mean, I'm looking at my notes and thinking about in my head, like, did I cover everything about this game? And, obviously there will be like a video probably for Addy. I don't know if I'll do like a team recap video. I might, but we're hearing right now, I'm just kind of talking about what happened in this game. We got another game coming in 3 days. Um, I feel like we played Toledo. And my man go leaving me. But yeah, we won 71-52. My man is leaving me. I don't remember who we play next. Um, let's see. Oh man, I wasn't sure I was gonna do this one because I was yawning, tired. I said I might end up post gaming tomorrow, but I was like, no, let me do this now. Let me do this now. Let me see if I can find out who we play. So we 2-0 on the season. We got a game in 3 days. You know what I didn't check? I actually did not see if I actually did not see if the Bruins actually won. Yeah, my Bruins won too. They won 81-63. Let's go. So they 2-0. Bruins 2-0. Hawkeyes 2-0. Let's just see. Did Kiki Rice play? 'Cause I know. No, Kiki didn't play. Oh wow, y'all! Oh snap! I got to check their game out. Lauren Betts for 31. Oh man, you don't say. Lauren Betts was like Shaquille O'Neal out there, huh? That's what I need to see. That's what I need to see more. Show some dominance. You 6'5". What is she 6'6"? Show some dominance down there, Lauren. Like get busy. 3 assists, 9 rebounds, 31 points. Freshman, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. What's this for? Arna Salo. I can't say her name. Probably said it wrong. Arnia Salo. That might be right. Um, yeah, Lauren Betts. Lauren Betts carried and came through tonight. So salute to her. Um, Bruins go 2-0 on the season because she came through. Lauren Betts absolutely did. So yeah, both of my teams won tonight. Now let me see real quick if which obviously this I don't know if I can say is that important, but I kind of want to see who we play next because I know, but it slipped away from me. Because we play Toledo, and I think I said Toledo is one of those teams that I felt might sneak us and might beat us. I hope I'm wrong. Man, we cannot have a letdown. We cannot have a letdown. We'll talk more about it. We'll chop it up about this team tomorrow. That we're gonna play Toledo, but we cannot. I might even try to find some footage and watch Toledo. But I know they roster. Every roster has some turnover every year. But my thing is like you cannot have a letdown. You cannot. Our next two games is Toledo and Drake. You better find a way to win both of those games so you can go 4-0. Like don't play around because Kansas that might be tough. Then we got Iowa State after them. I'm not gonna go through the whole schedule, but just the next few games upcoming here. And so yeah, you got to take care of business against Toledo. I hope they don't sneak a win against us. I don't think we'll be ranked unless we just continue to win. Um, say if we could get to like 5-0, and if teams keep getting upset, like Indiana got upset by Harvard. If teams continue to lose, they'll drop out. Now Duke lost, and I did a video on that, so be sure to check that out. But I feel like Duke played very well late into that fourth quarter. They had a chance to win that game, but Maryland is too strong. Where's Maryland? Maryland's in the Big Ten. People sleeping on Maryland, so be on the lookout for them. Be on the lookout for Iowa if they can keep this up. But the competition, it just gets stronger. And when you take a step down, like we might be coming from playing Virginia Tech to playing Toledo, you if you take a step down in competition and because you might feel it's inferior, that's how you lose. You got to take every team, every game serious. You must. And yeah, I don't know if you're still here, Laney, but my Cowboys is playing so bad. It's like I almost don't even want to click on my other channel. I almost don't even want to go on there because the Cowboys is so pathetic. It's so pathetic. Like, what am I gonna just say? Like I literally just should go on there and I literally should just go on my other channel, my football channel, and just be like, look, our Cowboys suck. They suck and they absolutely suck. Like my niece was teasing me earlier saying, you know your team trash because I was saying like you know your Bears trash, and she was like, yeah they trash, but they not as bad as the Cowboys. And it's like what could I say? I couldn't say nothing. I had to keep my mouth shut. Like they just garbage, but hey, at least the Bruins and the Hawkeyes won. At least they pulled it out in college basketball. And hey, at least my Notre Dame. I be forgetting sometimes. I be so wrapped up in college hoops, y'all. Women hoops, y'all. I forgot my Notre Dame. But look who they beat though. They beat Florida State though. Look at Florida State, 1-9. Like let's be serious. That team is trash. So yeah, Notre Dame won 51-3. But that team is trash, man. That team is absolutely garbage. So like, you beat them, you beat up a cupcake. Congratulations, Notre Dame. Like I appreciate the fact that we won, but Florida State is just absolutely trash. But in conclusion, to wrap this video, to kind of bring this video somewhat to a close, yeah, the 3 stars of this game were Lucy Olson, Addie O'Grady, and Hannah Stokey, hands down. Um, Good ball movement. Love the fact that the bench was really cheering for the starters, especially Addie. Just a heartwarming moment for her. She's got in better shape this season. She's in better shape to run up and down the court, cardio better, got her body right. She looking to have a big season, and I'm absolutely proud of her tonight with her today with her performance and the game. I would have liked to seen us, obviously win bigger, but you take the wins how you can get them. It's not always about winning big. The objective is to win the game. I mean, look, South Carolina won a game 71-57. You can't and you won't win every game extremely big. So sometimes you just have to take the wins and just get back into practice, get back into the film room and watch tape, see what you could do to improve yourself. Again, Lucy Olsen had a great game. All of her shots look good, so no matter where she's shooting her shots, shots always look good. So sometimes they're gonna switch, sometimes they're gonna miss. And the thing about it is just keep on playing your game. And I thought she had a wonderful game, always getting more than a couple assists, always getting more than a few rebounds. Um, so far, I think Lucy averaging like 20 on the nose. So, hey, I told y'all she was a big addition for our team, and she was, and she is. Um, Sydney Folta is, of course, on the obvious minutes restriction, as I said. So, um, you know, got to take it slow with her, and she continues to kind of find her footing. She was wearing a knee sleeve today, so we just have to be cautious with her. Similar how we are with Aaliyah Guyton. She hasn't played yet, coming off her ACL injury. But I'm not going to tell y'all the sky's the limit for Iowa. I'm not going to say that. But if we can just continue to just play good basketball, play unselfish basketball, move the ball to the high hand like we did tonight with Addie, we could continue to surprise some people. You know, um, I'm pretty sure some people thought we'd probably be 0-2, you know? So, it's day by day, game by game, quarter by quarter. We had an 8-point quarter and we still won today. So, we ought to pat ourselves on the back and say we played well. And for me, yeah, sometimes I won't lie. It's easy to support and cheer for your team when they're winning. But when they're struggling, are you still there? And I'm still there. And I'm just happy that we're not losing because then I'll be trying to figure out, okay, where's the positives at through the loss? So now I could look at, things and say, okay, here's the positives, here's the negatives, which might be something that we might want to, incorporate into post games, pre-game, post games, obviously. But yeah, we got the dub. And that's what you want. You want to be able to say, okay, we left with the win and know that everything ain't gonna be pretty. And again, the freshmen didn't have their best shooting night. They didn't put up, no freshmen scored double digits tonight. Ava Hayden was limited, but the energy, the attitude was in the right place. You know, everybody's not gonna have a hot hand. I told you guys when the season ended. Let's go here. Let's go here. I told y'all when the season ended that, and I thought that Lisa Bluto was going to be the coach. So, I don't have a crystal ball to be able to say otherwise. But I said to y'all what I say when the season ended. Maybe y'all new here, or maybe y'all been here, but I let it be known that unselfish basketball and great ball movement is going to be the key for this season, because there is nobody. I take that back. There are players that can score. There are players that can put the ball in the bucket. You've seen it tonight. But in terms of having an electrifying superstar like a Malaysia Full Wiley, or yeah, I said LA, yeah, LA, because she's the truth, or a Caitlin Clark, or Juju Watkins, or Paige Beckers. We don't have nobody on that particular level, but we have a lot of talent spread out on this team. So share the wealth. And I talked about it. This will be a season of ultimate ball movement, and you see a lot of players get involved. And here's the thing: I think on our we got players on our bench, right, that can play well too. And some of them don't get in the game. And so I think that, there's a possibility as we move forward, that our depth is something that we really could get a chance to exercise this season, and say like, yeah, we got tons of players on this team that contribute. That can contribute. I think it's a crime because I think AJ Edinger and Jada Jemfe can contribute as well, but they're not going to get the chance to, unless, especially now that Sydney Fulcher is back. So unless somebody has to miss some time with an injury, which you don't hope to ever occur, then these players might not play. But the thing is, we got quality depth. We can play deeper down the bench if we so chose to. And I think at some point experience might take precedent. You might see, because these freshmen, they got tons of time to grow. You might see a situation where maybe Edinger and Jada, go up the depth chart. I love the fact that we have multiple scoring options, multiple defensive options. Taylor Strumlow is just heart, hustle, effort, energy, and grit. And the thing about her is, she fearless, and she just plays the game, and she play hard, and she ain't worried about mistakes. And um, I'm just 2 games in. I gotta stay level headed, but I'm proud of what I see. Um, there's time like these when you just rock for your team, you root for your team, and you can't say like, look at us, because it's just 2 wins. But it does feel good to be like, hey y'all, we still relevant. Kaylin Clark left, but we still relevant. Lucy Olsen came here. She wanted to come here, and we're still relevant. Hannah Stokey stayed when many people said she should jump in the transfer portal. We're still relevant. She chose to be here. We grabbed our coach right away. There was no coach search. We knew exactly who we wanted to have as coach. And the foundation is real. The culture is real. The culture is real. I sound like Mike Tyson. I said the culture. The culture. I said the culture. The culture is real. So yeah, man, salute. 2 wins in the books. Um, we'll see what happens next. Got Toledo next. Just got to keep playing hard, man. You just got to keep playing hard. And I think the starting position is the starting position is going to go to Addison O'Grady, because she's just been playing absolutely great. Um, she's just been locked in. I would like to see her get more rebounds. Definitely think at her size, you should rebound more. But yeah, probably ran this video maybe 12 minutes longer than I expected. But look, y'all, we got the dub. There'll be more content coming, y'all. So y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Let me see who popped through and give out the shout outs. Because y'all know I could do that, because not that many people going to pop through here. which I don't mind. I mean, as long as y'all listening and y'all pop through, y'all leave a like, and y'all come through. I appreciate y'all. It doesn't matter if I get 2 people listening or 50 people. It don't matter as long as it's all love and the Hawkeyes fans, women's hoops fans, stop through, pop through, you know, listen to your boy talking about these Hawkeyes. That's what we do. So yeah, salute to Daniel Berry came through. Salute to Laney who came through. Rowan came through. Protector. Adoring y'all. Peter and Harambe. Just salute to all y'all that popped through here. But before I go, yo, check out these channels for real. Because if it wasn't for people in persons like these, I wouldn't even be here. So check out Quita Love Sports. For real. Check out J Spot Network. Check out J. Jordan, New York Liberty fan. You know, for real. Check them out. Sets Talk Sports. Give them a like. JB and them Sports Fanatic. Rising Rhino. Y'all make sure y'all give these people a sub if nothing else. Snowman Multimedia. For real. So look, that's gonna do it for this video. I appreciate y'all for coming out. Hawkeye's faithful. We always got more content coming. I'll holler at y'all next time, all right? Peace.